Hello there, this is Rom coming back at you with yet another car video. It takes more than a handsome face and tall height to get women. It takes more than just having a handsome face and a tall height, but see, you get plenty of content creators give people that suggestion. Indeed, you get many men out here who thinking, well, I can't get, I got an average face and I'm under 6 feet. Because let's be real, when people be talking about handsome faces and stuff, well, first of all, why are they always using movie stars or models or something? First of all, if you're using a movie star or model as an example, they're in the position they're in because they're at a higher level. Man, the average guy, most guys out here are average looking. Let's just be real. What some people call normies. Most are. And you get some who might not be as good looking. But shit, let's be real, most are normies. And they walking around with women. Because first of all, if you feel like you gotta look like some movie star or something, you got some whacked out shit. And no, it's whack because there's no way you go out, you see women walking around with ordinary guys and think you can't get one. See, the thing that somebody should be thinking about is, well, hold up. If this guy who's average face, average height is getting some women, okay, what is it that he's doing that I'm not doing? Because, like, even with the handsome face thing, one thing about it is there's no face that's universally handsome to all women. There's no face that is. I mean, seriously, every guy, even the guys at the top, you can always find a woman say they like, eh. Indeed, I've seen some commentary about some of these movie stars that people would hold up there and they would be like, eh. The most they would get is like ugly sexy or some shit. See, one thing about the physicality, that's limited to whatever woman's looking at that man. There's nothing universal. Like on my thing yesterday, I shared something about objective and subjective. All looks are subjective when you get down to it. So you could think like your face might be handsome to some women but ugly to others. Okay, focus on the ones that they're handsome to. And then even your height, just because you tall just mean they just gonna give you a look. It's not automatic. Because even some of these women, it's one thing for like some of these women to say, oh, he gotta be 6 feet. But then when you look at who turned them out, the guy wasn't 6 feet. Understand something, y'all gotta just take what women say on public forums or whatever with a grain of salt. Especially online dating and everything. Look, first of all, why would a man take that serious? It's mostly men. Shit, it's a buyer's market for the women. Shit, if you got like, if the men outnumbering the women on online dating sites 9-1, shit, the women they can be as picky as they want. It's the men who are in trouble. Yeah, you're gonna have some problems there. Now, if the ratio was more equal, then you could really figure out some shit. But that's the thing, though. That's the thing. But it goes more than just a handsome face and height anyway. Most that is, even if you handsome to a particular woman, even if you taller, she look at your height and be like, yeah, you still got to have more to yourself. You still got to have more to it. I don't know why guys don't get that. The most that's getting you is a few seconds extra. All right, what are you talking about? You still got to have conversation. Women ain't, all these guys, like every now and then I get some guy get in the comments talking about, well, based on my looks and everything. And, whenever they say some shit like that, or sometimes I see some people saying some stuff online, like someplace where you can look at their profile pic, they don't have shit up. How the fuck you supposed to be so handsome but you don't have a profile pic up? Come on now. Or some cartoon shit. Come on, stop. Because what do I say women always say? He was handsome till he opened his mouth. He was fine till he opened his mouth. So you still got to have more. Now, it's great if you got those things. It's great if a woman look at you and say, oh, he tall. Well, first of all, with that, there's only, 14% of men who are over 6 feet. Because usually when people are talking tall, They're talking taller than that. But the average height is like 5'9". You know, unless you in Denmark or some parts of the Sudan. Shit. They ain't that tall. Shit. Most people around the world, like, shoot, 5'9" is tall in some places, to be honest. Shoot, so it's like, because really when women, even when women say that in general, they want somebody just taller than them. In general. Like, when they start putting numbers on it and stuff, I don't even take that woman seriously. Like, you see some of these times, you get some woman, she 5 foot, talking about she wants somebody 6'4". That woman straight up whack. She straight up whack. I wouldn't even take that seriously. And even then, she can meet somebody 6'4", and she can meet somebody handsome and shit. Let's throw body game in it. Because what I say about body game is the bait. And even then, she might not like the body. Depending on the woman, women like different bodies. So it's like, you gotta have more regardless. That's how some dudes talk about a mouthpiece. Now, you might talk, she like your personality. She might be like, oh, wait a minute, hold up. Let me wait a second. Or if y'all personalities just click. Like, there's not enough talk about that, because ultimately a personality gotta click. Like I mentioned before, when I was doing a seminar, it was at a New Age Expo. And, you know, I can go deep. But I was at a New Age Expo and stuff, and I had a couple goths in the audience. And I pointed them out. I was like, yeah, that's a great couple there. They were totally gothed out. Totally. And yet they were still right with each other. Because you still got to click. If there's a man, you still have to click with the woman. You still have to click with her. I don't give a shit what. I need to look at my speed because I saw pow. Yeah, I'm alright. He going the other way anyway. Pow. Anyway, right? Y'all know what po-po is. Police, for those who act like it. Just as an aside, it cracks me up when I get somebody, I'll be saying something and they don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, I think I had one of my videos, I had AF in the title. Now, anybody from around the way who's hip know that means ass fuck. You know? Somebody was like, oh, yeah, well, what does it mean? Delete. Delete. I don't have time. Look, this is a Bama free zone. This is a Bama free zone. If you don't know some slang I'm using or something, look that shit up. It's probably in that Urban Dictionary anyway. You can look that shit up. Don't embarrass yourself, all right? Just had to share that little bit. But I'm gonna tell you what, any man, you gotta have more. Like, too often to me, guys get caught up in the bait and think that's it. That's telling me they haven't really dealt with any women. And that's like, you know, you get some dudes, they trying to say, well, you know, you just go ahead and handsome face. Let me analyze your face. They grifting, y'all. You takes more. Even your height, that still takes more. You still got to talk to the women. Like I said, there's not enough talked about you just clicking. Sometimes personalities just click. And see, with women, ultimately, you got to tug at their heart. Ultimately. Yeah, they looking. And yeah, you get plenty who get into how much money you make. They just use you, but the guy they get hooked on, other than a guy, even with that imprint thing, a lot of guys get it wrong thinking they're an imprint. Let me be clear: the imprint is a combination of the first 2 or 3 men that the woman hooked up with. It's subconscious and everything. If you like number 5 guy, the most you can do is turn her out because the imprints ain't always good sexually, and it ain't just an orgasm. You know, in fact, a lot of women, their imprints didn't give them an orgasm, but they're attracted. What they're attracted to is that type of personality. So you still gotta say you can stop when you handsome. A woman like, okay, he handsome. You know, you got good height. Even throw the body in there. You still gotta talk to him. And I've talked about this week because a lot of people get so caught up in the bait, but the bait is only so much. You still got to talk to him. You know, heck, I'm acquainted. Well, I'm familiar with a guy on the autism spectrum and stuff. That dude looked like he should be in central casting. Seriously, he should. But, you know, he's not very communicative. You know? It is what it is. You got to have a bit more. You talking about getting some women out here. Okay, you got a handsome face. First of all, well, women even call, like I said earlier, they're going to have different criteria. Every woman they going to look at men differently. I know a woman, she be looking at some guys, I'll be like, him. And she be like, yeah, plenty of them. You know? And that's normal, because what a woman's going to see as handsome anyway that's within her. It ain't according to what society says is handsome. It's according to her, what her DNA is, you know, what her imprint is, where she grew up, what neighborhood. She going to see something different as handsome. So you still got to have more. And there's plenty of guys who got with a woman who might not see them as like drop dead handsome, but their personalities click. You still got to have that. And then, even in the bedroom, see, that's not talked about enough. You got to make sure you make them holler in the bedroom. Because even on that show, Love Island, they twice said something about that. I remember one woman, she was like, she don't know. I mentioned that before, and this guy looked like a damn Chad. She said she couldn't see herself sleeping with him. Another woman, she was just like, I don't know, what if he ain't good in bed? I was like, shit. Damn, they let you know. So even then, because sometimes a woman might mess with a guy just because something about how he walk, everything tells her he got BDE. His confidence, everything. He look like he might do something in the bedroom. I never forget it. I said this before. I'm working on this government job. You know, I'm wearing glasses, regular shirt, and you know, you can't look fly in the government. And this woman, she told two different people, because they both came back and told me. She said, yeah, Ron look like a nerd, but I bet you can fuck. Oh, man. I had a few women say that. I don't know. That's how I carry myself. Because they be looking at all of that shit. Anybody thinking they just stopping just with your face and height? Because even then, they looking at your posture. They looking at how you cut your hair, how you wear your clothes, your style. Then they want to hear what you talking about. All of that stuff. There's a whole lot of factors. Like face and height, that's a good start. That's the most it is. Like if you taller, you're going to get more attention. You know ifs, ands, and buts about that. But then you got to bring some other shit. And in fact, and I've said this before, sometimes if you look too good, even with body game, you look too good, they start taking the points away for every little thing. If you look average, they add a point for everything. So say you average looking, you start talking to a woman and you got that crisp mouthpiece, you can have a good conversation, make her laugh. Like if we use that number system, you might have started out a 4 in her eyes, but then you start making her laugh, you talking to her, she find out your personality's clicking, then you ask her then, okay, what is he? He's about a 5. No, he'll go up to about a 7. Meanwhile, the guy who might look like a 9 here in her eyes, now he look like a 9, and she look at me like, wow, he fine. Then he started talking, she started taking stuff away. He fine. In fact, that was in a book, The Coldest Winter Ever. The main character, some people know about that. The main character, Winter, she was looking at a guy, she was like, oh no, well, nah, he don't got this, he don't have a watch on. Women, I'm gonna tell you something with women. Anybody who's dealt with women to know, they be looking at all a bunch of little shit. You ain't thinking about it. I'm quite sure. In fact, I've even had some women see me in the car videos and make a judgment. I'm like, damn, every time I do it, I say 99% of the time I'm doing a car video, I'm coming from the gym. I ain't gonna look sporty and shit. But I had a woman judge me. But that's how they judge. They be looking at you, trying to figure out how much money you make and everything. They looking at everything. know, yes, they looking at your looks and body build. Let's not get past that, but you gotta have more. You gotta have more. And that's the thing. That's the thing for men to always remember. Don't think it's one thing, because even with some guys, you got some guys, like, they spending money on some height. Okay, they getting more women, but has their personality changed? Getting more attention from women, you still got to talk to them. Or even plastic surgery on their face, you still got to talk to them. Even when you do body game, or, you know, you put some muscle on, some of that, yeah, you're going to get more attention, but you still got to talk to them. And then if you manage to get in the bedroom, you still got to knock them the fuck out. It's basic, but basically, really, to get a woman, you got to be on all levels. You got to really be on all levels. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts. That's the best way. That's the best way. Yeah, this ain't going to be that long because I got some stops to make. Rom got some stops to make. Yeah. But then that's the thing. So, you know, if you get some guy, first of all, you know, that's one of the things I'm teaching. I'm teaching you to be, yeah, I'm known for body game, but I always say body game is just a bait. And body game helps change your mindset. You know, you get to discipline and will and whatever. So, you know, you got to change that, right? You got to be that. And let me, just to be clear, your best body. Don't think you got to be some slim motherfucker. Or if you slim, don't think you got to be some big brolic motherfucker. Laying in you. You just got to get your best body and see who likes it. Then you got to develop your other shit. Just to even get them in the bedroom or get them period shit, you still got to click with them. You still got to have a good conversation. You got to have all that stuff. Okay. Yeah, you got to have all of that if you really want something. Otherwise, shit, wasting your time. But you know what? The more you develop yourself, it ain't even so much about even just the women. You gotta shoot. The more you get yourself together, the better. Anyway, let me pull in here. I gotta do some shit. Okay. Get some stuff from the post office. Talk to my buddies in here. Get some gas, go get some vittles. Anyway, y'all, it's good talking with y'all, but I want y'all to think about that. Y'all gotta go further than just outside, man. That's at best, that's bait. They get them over there. That'll get them to stop if you approach them. Let me say one more thing. You could have that super handsome face and have that height. That you still gotta have the balls to approach. They might just say, yeah, all right. You know, they might still just look at. They ain't gonna like being approached by women. That's not that common. Very few dudes got that aura that they're going to approach. Oh, yeah, I remember there was somebody saying, I don't look your aura. Dude, you know, some faggy ass shit got to stop on here. If you're a woman. Shit. Dudes be trying to judge other dudes and shit, man. That's some faggy shit, for real. I don't give a fuck who get mad. Report me. It is. Nah, this channel is about man gets woman. We're going to stick with that, all right? So anyway, though, that's all I got for today. I get with y'all. Peace.